making their way to the podcast. Where you need 4 tons from the island of nowhere, or probably from the boogie down, Christopher the Dope One!
Guys, this is the Dopeish Wrestling Podcast. You're hearing us on the Dopeish Entertainment Network. Yes, this is video. Yes, we're back. It's been months. Fuck the corona. Yay! So if it looks kind of different or sounds kind of different, Cutler will be doing some pay-per-views during the year. He's become busy, but hopefully in the near future we can have a brand new host. And sitting with me today is on Instagram. His name is Virtual Suplex. It is Julio Cruz. Everyone. What's up, man?
Thank you for having me.
How you
What's
been?
up, bro? Good, man. I can't complain. You know, it's a good time to be a wrestling fan.
For anyone, because if you're new to the show, people are going to question you. So tell them exactly why you're on the show, because you are a giant fan.
Oh yeah, I'm a giant fan. I'm pretty sure we all think we're the biggest fans, but I'm a really big fan, man. I've been watching this. I've been enjoying it since birth, basically. So yes, I'm a huge fan, and if you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I'm sure there's some kind of graphic down below. Follow me and you'll see what I'm all about.
There'll be a whole bunch of graphics. I'm just gonna have some random guy jumping off the top rope right now. That's gonna
hook it up, man. Hook it up with the graphics.
So you guys know the show. We go through this week's wrestling matches, but since we haven't been here in a while, I kind of want to just give our thoughts of what wrestling has become since the coronavirus, since WrestleMania 36 Part 1 and 2. Basically, Mr. Cruz, what do you think from the time that we stopped with audiences to where we're at now with Thunderdome? How do you think the landscape has, changed?
Dramatically, man. It's been rough. Right, it's been rough, man. Empty arenas, plexiglass, all that stuff. You got backstage extras in the crowd. It's just I don't know, man. Wrestling is definitely weird, but I'm not too picky, so I'm trying to pick and choose what I actually enjoy, and just not focus on so much of what we're missing, which is a lot.
Yeah, I started. I mean, once I knew that WrestleMania was still gonna go on, I was like, okay, how are they gonna do this? And then they started doing the Performance Center in Orlando, and I was like, all right, well, where's the fans? And then it just escalated until the Edge Orton match, where they gave you sounds of fans, and I was like,
I hated that. I hated that, bro. They did it. They could have done without that, and the match would have been fine.
It was. I think when they started trying to move you towards a certain individual, like, the extras in the crowd going, boo to this person, I'm like, the crowd would have been cheering for that person. What are you guys doing?
Yeah. That's stupid too, man.
Yeah, it's horrible. But hopefully
it's rough right now.
It is rough for a wrestling fan, because I think the audience the audience is a character. It's when you hear the swells of the pops and you need that, because when Drew won the championship, he raised them. We were just like crickets. Oh, that's cool.
It's just, man, it was weird, man. He won the championship, and I don't know what was going on with their sound guy or something, man. They didn't have a good plan in place. They should have, blasted some kind of music or something.
They should have at least had the fake fans then. I mean,
because he won the title. He does his pose on the top of the turnbuckle, and it's just dead quiet, and I'm just like, man, this fucking sucks.
Well, and he's pointing, and I'm like, man, that sucked. That it's because everybody wanted him to win.
Yeah.
And when he won, it was underwhelming so hard, and I just felt bad for the guy kind of. I mean, I was like, he worked so hard.
At the same time, it sucks, but and people want to point the blame at the WWE, but dude, they're learning with this shit too, man. I'm sure they had no, how can you prepare for fucking coronavirus? Man, we just found out about this shit.
I don't blame the WWE. It's not. I blame them for some stuff. Some of the booking is kind of little.
Oh no, as far as booking, yeah, that's solely their responsibility, and they're fucking up, man. They'll give us a little bit of good, and then shit.
Yeah, the technical aspects. I mean, it's everything's new. We're all learning about like trying to live through this, but but there has been some gems like Daniel Bryan versus AJ.
I like that.
I guess AJ with Matt Riddle was good.
AJ with Matt Riddle. AJ with Drew Gulak. AJ with pretty much anybody.
AJ was the savior of the Corona era.
Yeah, AJ and Angel Garza and Andrade, man. Those guys.
Oh yeah,
they carry Raw, man.
They did, and I guess you could always. I mean, but Randy's always gonna be Randy. So it's like if I call him out on it, it's like that's what he's there to do. I mean, he's supposed to like be the sewing tip to the whole fleece, and I don't know. It's it'll get back to normal. Or so like I just don't. I feel like a push coming for like a Roman Reigns when I think he should probably just be like level back up instead of just push him in the front.
I'm telling you, man. People miss Roman right now, but they don't want to admit it. When he comes back, motherfuckers, they're gonna go crazy. You've seen the same couple of guys on Raw right now. There's a very limited roster. So once those, once
I'm not gonna
Roman
lie,
comes,
man. I've never been a Roman guy, and I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those guys that, and I'll say it, and I've been saying it on this show. And if people hate me, whatever. But I think it was a gimmick. I think the cancer thing was a gimmick from Vince.
Oh, if it was, then man, that's some crazy shit because it definitely put some people on his side, man. It worked.
It did. But then, like, okay, so I've had personal history with cancer, and the kind of cancer you have doesn't just go away in 3 months. So I'm like, come on, man. If it was, it's a miracle. But if I find out in 20 years that it was like bullshit, at least it's taped. I don't have to.
Yeah. I mean, that would be wild, bro, to say the least.
I don't know. It's just something about it just doesn't feel right. But I would like Roman if he had a mic, like somebody talking for him, and he was just the big guy. If he was just the big guy, just like he was in the Shield, he was perfect. He didn't talk. He just said like one-liners and like literally just handled the business. Like if he was back to that and had someone talking for him, I think he would transcend the business.
Well, whatever. Whether you like him or not, we need him right now, man, because we can only see Andrade and Angel Garza in the main event for so many times, man. It's been like almost every week during the main event, and it's just like shit, man. Or Seth Rollins, Mysterio, Buddy Murphy, that whole combination. I mean, I like it, I enjoy it, but man, I miss Roman, man. I'm a Roman guy, so.
You're a Roman guy?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard.
I like Samoan wrestlers. For some reason, I don't know. He's just not. He hasn't popped with me, and it's not like I hate him because I love the Shield. I loved everyone from the Shield, but I don't know. When he starts talking, it's almost like when he had that feud with John Cena, where it was like it should have been WrestleMania, but it was for like a No Mercy or something.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were going back and forth, and John Cena was like, "Yo, hit the promo, kid. That's what you got to do."
I
felt like he showed his colors for Roman because it was like Roman. As a wrestler, he's fine. He's not like the best technically, but on the mic, I think they should have just worked him more. They should have had him doing more promos during like OVW or like. Bad. All right, so we had some technical difficulties, but we good. We good, guys.
We good.
You know what it was? It was the people who love Roman. They wanted to cut me out. I get it. It's fine.
Or was it retribution, bro? It's retribution.
Yo, it was retribution.
It's retribution.
I knew it.
Man, my AC cut off. My lights were flickering. bad camera cuts, bro. It was
bad camera cuts. What is it? A little rock through the WWE glass.
Oh yeah, some of the glass door was broken. The guy still picked up a thing. Dude, it's bro. I swear, WWE has produced some of the greatest entertainment we've ever seen, and I feel like now that they're not even trying, bro. Little things like that, you can't do that. You can pull that off in the 70s and 80s, man, but now fans are too smart. They'll pick apart any little thing. Like the dude falling asleep yesterday on the. You seen the Thunderdome? The guy falling asleep. It was a picture. There was a guy asleep on the Thunderdome screen, there was another guy who was driving, I'm pretty sure down the highway, and watching the show at the same time.
I told this to someone, I can't remember. It's not even with WWE, just anyone who's doing the virtual, Thunderdome-esque viewers and stuff.
Yeah.
That I'm surprised nobody has flicked off or did some I'm surprised no one has had sex on their webcam. Is there a delay? There has to be a delay because there's no, except for Thunderdome. I think that shit's live and they fucked up because some of those people got up. There was no one in the seat. They went to go get something. I'm like, okay, but
yeah, okay, yeah. I think if not, it's coming, dude. It's inevitable. Somebody exposing themselves, some wild shit is gonna happen, and it's gonna be all over Twitter, and it's gonna be good press for WWE anyway. People are gonna talk about it.
My friend, he said that he was like, "Oh, watch Anonymous, take over all the things." I was like, "Oh wait, wouldn't that just be Retribution?"
It's basically Retribution.
I think that's gonna happen. Retribution's gonna take over all the LEDs, and then it'll be like, "Oh, I didn't see that coming." I don't know, maybe.
So maybe I'm out of touch, but clearly it seemed almost plain as day to me that Retribution is a bunch of people who got fired or let go, and now they're coming back. That's what I was assuming, because the name Retribution, and they're sticking it to the man, fight the power. And who's the man? Vince is the man. They're gonna mess with Vince's company.
Well, who's the leader of it?
So I was reading theories that they said The Miz is definitely in it because every time he's ever come out to the ring, whenever they're there, he's always the last one out. And I just thought I only thought, but then you can argue that it's because he's a heel. You would think all the baby faces would come out first, and the heels would be like, whatever, man. I'll just come out. I'll just come out to help out, but I don't really give a shit about y'all. But apparently, the Miz is Retribution or in Retribution. But I don't know, man. I think it's pretty obvious that it's a bunch of people who got fired, and I just hope it's a nice grand reveal and it's not some bullshit. I don't know.
It's Heath Slater.
Yeah, hey, he's all over the place now, man. He's
a free agent.
Yeah, he had that promo with Drew, and then literally the same week he was on Impact or some shit like that.
And now he's has he come back to Impact? I haven't seen Impact since that episode.
Yeah, I think, dude, I watch Impact I probably watch one match a month, and this match I picked it was Heath Slater versus Moose. I think it was.
Oh, so he's wrestling then.
But it was one match so far that I've seen.
The last episode of Impact was, I think, Kurt Hawkins premiered on that Monday after Slammiversary. I think that was the last time I saw him.
I like Kurt Hawkins, man, but that's one guy he just does not do it for me, man.
I agree. Zack Ryder almost did it for me, but then he went into he should have went heel and hard,
Yeah, I don't think he can. He's got I want to say he's got the good guy syndrome, which is Ricochet, Apollo Crews, guys like that, Ali, Mustafa Ali, guys like that.
Know what? Okay, but the way you would have booked him was no more Mr. Nice Guy. People think he's nice, but then he's no, I have a dark side, and play on that hard. And then you'd be damn, this is kind of annoying because he's actually a nice guy, but now he's starting to look like a dick.
I feel like all great heels, the ones who are dicks on screen, are pretty dickish in real life. I don't think Matt Cardona is that dude, man. He just seems like too much of a nice, happy guy. Could you imagine Apollo coming out angry, Hall of Pain, Mark Henry?
But look at Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. I mean, I hear that, but he sounded, I don't know. Well, even Daniel Bryan, I could believe Daniel Bryan.
Because you know what it was? He was annoying. That's what made him a good heel. He's fucking annoying. Yeah. As we have to save the hemp and the blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, shut up. Nobody can you please get off my screen?
Right.
That's what it was. I think if you use that with Zack Ryder, something something that pertains to him, because he was
But here's the thing: he's so transparent about his real life that what's he gonna be angry about? The new Mattel Elite action figures? What's really gonna piss him off, bro? They didn't get his head scanned right.
Where's my figure? It should have been me. Oh wait, that's Dolph.
Yeah, it could work for him too, man.
You know what's funny about that Dolph segment? Triple H did that right before he got the championship, because it was, what was it? It was a Survivor Series. That Mick Foley one, because Stone Cold didn't want to drop it to him, and then the Raw the next day, Triple H got the belt. he hit a promo on Sunday Night Heat with Jim Ross where he's like, "It should be me, not about the click, not about blah." And I was like, "Damn, this is so reminiscent of the guy you took down when he was like white hot and shit." So.
That's actually a really good impression of Triple H, by the way. Yeah, spot on, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't even try. I was just.
Just.
Now I gotta look at this as like, man, can I really do a Triple H? No.
Yeah, dude. Voiceovers, man. You gotta get into it now.
Oh, I could do. I used to do Randy. Ooh yeah, kind of, but
hey, it works. You can pass.
I guess it's fine.
With it.
All right, so this week we're gonna start with Raw. Now, if there's anything you don't want to talk about, just let me know because I'm not gonna go through all of it because that's just a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, there's a lot of wrestling out there, and for anybody who can keep up with all of it, you must have like no life because it's just too much. It's everywhere.
If we ran it down, okay, it's Raw, NXT, AEW, SmackDown, Impact. Then, if you really have more time, there's the AEW dark matches.
Yep.
And then, you go watch the New Japan, NEW, ROH. I mean, that's because that shit's still broadcasting too.
Yeah, and if you're an even bigger fan, then you've also subscribed to All Japan's streaming service, which they have DDT, Stardom, if you're into Joshi and all that.
And you can still what was it on? Was it on Fight TV? The Lucha Underground?
Lucha, I think it was on Fight. Was it on Spike? No, I don't know. Some shit. Is Spike something? I don't know. It was on something.
But I think that's still on too.
Well then, shit.
It's a great time to be a fan, but you got to really like pick what you want to see because
exactly, and it's hard, man. It's hard to pick and choose. There's so many options.
WWE makes it easy. I'll just say that
they do. Only because it's fucking everywhere, bro. You can watch it on Hulu, YouTube, cable.
But not even that. Like when you look at Raw, SmackDown, sometimes that's not the best stuff. Like sometimes you might catch what was it? I was watching something for Ring of Honor, and there was like 3 matches, and I was like, damn, I gotta watch Raw too. And I was like, and then I started looking at it, I was like, you know what? I'll just wait.
Yeah.
I see highlights and shit.
I go through that on a weekly, especially every Wednesday when I'm like, do I watch AEW or do I watch NXT?
That's the best night for wrestling. It is.
It is. But I always pick NXT. I don't know. I always pick NXT, I always pick NXT, and I watch the YouTube clips of AEW the next day. That's how I split my time.
I do AEW, and then I watch NXT after it. So it's I watch both, but I choose AEW first. Only because, I know what I'm getting out of NXT. AEW is still brand new, so I kind of know, but I'm still surprised here and there. Yeah, like Thumbtacks. Who knew that was gonna happen?
That was nice.
That was so left field, but at the same time, I was like, Mick Foley.
Yeah, AEW, like each show that's out there, I like. There's at least 1 or 2 things that I like. And for AEW, it's the TNT title challenge that Cody does.
Oh, the new one looks great. It looks way better.
Yeah, it's way better for sure. And it's cool because you don't know who's coming. He's pulled guys from the Indies, higher ranked Indies. And if AJ Styles or Jeff Hardy, spoiler alert, did an Intercontinental title, open challenge, it would either be somebody from Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. So you already know who's coming, and so AEW's got that element of surprise.
He said, I think Cody said that anybody could take the TNT title. Like it doesn't.
It
has to be defended on TNT, but anyone from like anywhere can get it.
I absolutely believe that too. Like for real, I believe that anybody can come take it, and Cody will be cool with it because it's only going to make AEW look better. I mean, if somebody else, some outsider, grabbed the belt. Like
it keeps you on your toes because with the IC title in the USA, you're like, okay, well, it can either go to 1 or 2. It's going to go to 1, and then it's going to go to 2, and then maybe a third person might join in, but then it's going to go back and forth for a couple months, and then it'll change hands, and then next storyline. With the TNT title, you're like, okay, this week it's Brody Lee. Next week it could be freaking anybody from New Japan or something.
That would be nice. I mean, it would be nice if AEW and New Japan had some kind of working relationship. And everybody has mixed feelings about this because, WCW did that. And people compare AEW heavily to WCW. It's very WCW-ish, bro. The stage with the tunnels. It's got it's on TNT. Come on, man. And I'm not knocking it. I love
the TNT is the
stuff.
TV title. It's the TV title.
Yeah. So it's I like it, man. So if they could have a working relationship, it'd be cool. I think so. Especially now. And another spoiler alert. Kenta just won the New Japan Cup. So now he's hey, maybe blindside John Moxley, mess him up. But the fact that we haven't seen the U.S. title, the New Japan IWGP U.S. title, on AEW, I feel like that relationship probably isn't going to happen. And they're missing the boat, man, because right now Kenta's coming. I mean, John Moxley has to defend that title, right? So
he does. But you know what's funny? It's also because who was it before the AEW tag titles? The Young Bucks. They defended which titles at All Out or All In? It was
Did they have the IWGP or
It
they had a bunch of belts at the times. They had the ROH.
It was I think it was the Mexican titles. The
the CM. Oh no, AAA.
I think it was the AAA. Yeah.
AAA tag team, something like that.
But that should have opened the door to letting like New Japan be like, yo, like, let us get into the American mainstream with them. It should.
But did you see when the Young Bucks won those titles in Mexico?
Yeah.
And how dead the fucking crowd was because they had no idea who these gringos were who came in and and were like, yo, who are these guys who just beat our top stars who we hold near and dear to our hearts? Who the hell are these guys? Like, they do not like gaijins over there, bro.
You know what's funny? It's hilarious because American fans, real hardcore American fans, they'll be like, I know that guy. He just won the belt. That's crazy. But like, if you go overseas, like New Japan, John Moxley won that belt, but that crowd was not cheering for him. Oh, you're good. You're back.
I'm back. What the heck? Technical difficulties, y'all.
Hey, you know what?
We're gonna get through it.
This is literally the first wrestling episode I've done with a camera. So.
Oh well. We learning, y'all. We learning.
No, but yo, John Moxley, that crowd. At what was it? Was it Super Juniors? No, it was Wrestling Kingdom, right? That he won the U.S. their U.S. belt.
I don't even remember. It probably was Wrestle Kingdom, but
yeah, but when he won it,
I don't know how Japan feels about Moxley. But.
Yo, they weren't hype, and then he took that kid under his his wing or whatever. But like only American fans liked that gimmick, but. Supposedly, like the Japan people were like, "Nah, you need to take that shit off him ASAP."
Yeah, I'm sure because he's an AEW guy. He didn't sign with New Japan, which was shocking to me because he was there. He was in the G1. Dude, what the fuck, man? He should have signed, but I guess he didn't want to live in Japan, and New Japan doesn't really have a real strong presence in America yet.
That's why AEW's contracts are the best because they're like, "Yo, you can wrestle for us," but Moxley tomorrow could be like, "Oh." Wrestling Kingdom and All Out is on the same day. If that were to happen, he could choose where he wants to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's up power. He's hot right now. That's for sure.
He's definitely white. I mean, I don't know about this MJF stuff, but I mean,
I think MJF is amazing, bro. I've been watching him since MLW. MLW I watch a lot too, just because it's it's small, it's simple, it's it's local, so it's real easy to keep up with. And I saw MJF on there, and I thought he was the greatest thing. I was like, dude, somebody has to sign him. Yeah.
But I don't know if he's ready for the big one. I think he should get the TNT title.
Yeah, I don't think they'll put the belt on him. I mean, if it was up to me, I wouldn't put it on him too early.
Yeah, because he's only like 22, right? He's pretty young. I mean, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but even Randy Orton at 21 had the belt. But I mean, his wrestling background's crazy. This kid, he's only been like, I mean, he was in NXT. He who was it? Someone smashed him in the face. I think it was Samoa Joe.
Yeah. So it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. He replicated that too, man. He had that little backstage segment where he pushed the guy.
Yeah.
Smart, man.
So he could be like a phenomenal heel, and I know that he plays that shit like outside like crazy. And there's very seldom that you'll see him outside the character, which is fantastic, and I think it's great. I just think he's a little too green, and you could tell a little bit. He was bigger and he slimmed down. I guess something happened when he took time off.
Yeah.
But which was when he took time. Did he get hurt or was he? I don't know why he was off TV.
Yeah, I can't really recall, but I do remember him being off for a while.
And which sucks because when AEW came out, he was like, okay, this is like a Chris Jericho type guy because he's literally thinking he's better than everyone. You know, he even says it, which was Jericho's gimmick when he came out to The Rock, basically when he first came out. So I thought, okay, this is fantastic. And then they took him out. I'm like, okay, well, shit, you know, he fucked up Cody's back, and now like he's gone. You know, it's like it wasn't a chair shot. You know, where'd the kid go? So hopefully he gets more clout, and I'm pulling for him. He you know, hopefully we get a figure for him too, because that'd be pretty dope with the scarf. You could use it as a weapon.
Yeah, it's coming. AEW Unrivaled Series 2, I believe. MJF is in it, and he's got his own figure already. I think end of the year, probably October.
Hopefully, I'm still looking for the Jericho Inner Circle. So.
Oh well, yeah. Aren't we all looking for? That's the Chase one, right? Yeah,
That's they only made 1,000.
Well, good luck, my boy. I'm pretty sure, you know, Ringside kept a bunch of them shits. Or maybe AEW kept a bunch of them.
I think Ringside could. Yeah.
So far on Twitter, I've seen one lucky customer get the Chase, and it came through a Ringside order. So, who knows, bro? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that was lucky. They definitely
super lucky. I'll tell you right now, they're not in Florida, because I'm all over that shit.
I just wanted the two Jerichos. If I could find the Young Bucks and Kenny and Cody, great. I know that Bits and Buttons has both Jacksons and Cody, but I don't want the upcharge. I just want to pay like the $20. And if I don't get it, that's fine. That's great. I just hopefully find it in the wild, like, you know.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Bits and Buttons, man. I'm always buying shit from there.
Yeah,
way too much money there.
I gotta. You know what I just bought? I think you'll know this figure, the Stone Cold with the 3 belts, the ultimate. What is it? The defining moments where he has the smoking skull, the attitude, and the little eagle belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just bought that for like $50.
Hey,
do I need it?
Good,
no,
man.
but it's a dope figure. So
that's right. I mean, thank you for bringing up Bits and Buttons too. I'm actually supposed to head over there and pick up another British Bulldog action figure.
Which series?
It's the Hasbro, the WWF Hasbro one, which I have. I'm sure you can see my little shrine here.
You definitely have
Davey Boy. It's the one. It's mint on card though, and I think it has like a Spanish translation on or something. I'm not sure, but he's got it there. So, and it's just collecting dust until I decide to shove it in this thing with the rest of the British Bulldog shit I got.
You should get the black IC belt.
I should. I had the white one, man, and I lost it.
How do you lose
that? Okay. All right. Let me retract that statement. I had the white classic IC title, and the airline lost it. They mishandled my luggage. Yep, and the bag that it was in. And you know what's crazy is I had it. I took it with me to the Virgin Islands. It's a long story, but so I take it and I use it as a carry-on. On the way back, I was just like, you know what? It's safe to put in a bag. It's like a 45-minute flight, so to Miami. So it'd be fine. I put it in the bag. You know, they check the bag. When I get to the airport, we land. I'm waiting for my bag. Shit's gone. And what's in it? Some underwear, a toothbrush, and my IC title.
Somebody probably thought, "Holy shit! Look what I just found."
Yeah, dude. So some dude in the Virgin Islands is probably, "Yo, I'm the champ. I'm the Intercontinental Champ of the Virgin Islands.
I got the real belt."
Yeah, and it was nice, man. It was.
Wait, which one was it? Was it the original WWF, like the Ultimate one?
I bought the Miz one, on WWE Shop, like the one.
You know they have that on discount now.
Yeah, man. The thing is, I don't like the quality of their belts. Like,
the commemorative one is the one that's on.
Yeah, that one. I mean, even the adult one, it's all right, but there's like a group of people on Facebook who take, you know, this belt stuff serious, and they have belts that are like re-leathered with real leather and real stones. And I felt one of the belts before at one of the wrestling events I went to, and it's now I don't want anything else, but it's expensive, man. Somewhere $500, $600, $700.
Yeah, if I were to get one, it's definitely the white IC title. It's the best looking title ever made. That's
I
hands
agree.
down.
I agree. I think it's the best IC title. I know I have some IC title shit here somewhere, but it's classic, man. It just reminds you of the best wrestlers. The best wrestlers held it, man. Mr. Perfect, Bret
Even
Hart, Davey
if
Boy.
like, because the changing of the belt, like the belt itself, like to yellow or white, that design, so many people had it. It was,
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior, Michaels had it, Razor Ramon, The Rock had it. Um, you know, like British Bulldog, and so many people, even Bret Hart, so many people touched that design, and then when Cody brought it back, I mean, it was just that is the definitive IC title. Oh, did you go? Yeah. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, technical difficulties again, but I saved it quick. I'm
That's
all
cool
over.
because I'm all over this in post. They
Yeah.
won't even know it.
If you're watching this is a super edited, super major
Super
cut.
edited.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You're gonna hook it up because this shit is rough.
That's so nice. But hopefully when COVID, like, not when COVID's over, because I don't want to wait that long. But like in a month or so, you'll actually be here, like recording on actual microphones, like.
Oh man, you got the whole like crane mount. You're legit.
Well, yeah. I got 3 mics. I actually have to upgrade these mics, so these mics might be secondary mics. But yeah, I have a studio here. I'm actually reorganizing this is gonna just be posters in the background, and I'm putting all my figures on that wall, and these Funkos have to go somewhere. I don't know. So
Yeah, I've got a little big wall of Funkos. I've got this. I'm doing a lot of remodeling here. I have no idea where I'm going with the theme. So far, the theme is a bunch of shit everywhere. Yeah, so
that's my theme as well. Just
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, just random shit everywhere. Even on my desk, I have like no space. There's just a bunch of action figures and shit.
Oh wait, hold on. Open that. What?
Oh, you don't know about that, man. That's the new Mr. T. Has not been opened yet.
Yo. When did you get that?
A couple of weeks ago, a week or two ago, I got it finally after waiting months or weeks. It felt like years. And then the post office, shifted my package around, and then it's close to the house. And then all of a sudden it's in Georgia and New York. Shit, man, they're going to lose my damn package.
No.
Yeah, man, finally. And it's beautiful. It's so beautiful that I haven't even opened it yet. So
I wanted to start collecting wrestling figures, and I did start because I had the IC Raw Championships Seth Rollins, and then I was like, oh, that's cool, it has a belt, let me get another one. And then I got the Roman Reigns with the IC belt, and then I had Finn by himself with the rainbow jacket. But
yeah, I got that one too. Listen.
But then after that, I was like, I think it's too much. But then I'm starting to get with the Stone Cold.
Yeah, dude.
So it's periodically, because sometimes I mean, I have some Legend figures too. I collect mostly Funko, but the Legends, like, I love Legends too. I love 6-inch figures, so I have to start collecting shit. It's gonna be hard. The next one on my list is Ultimate.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
It is rough.
Oh yeah, Ultimate. Yeah, I just picked up Ultimate Bret Hart, and if you see him in stores, grab him because this thing is going up in price. I got lucky as shit, dude.
Yo, where did you find that?
Beautiful. Look at that glare.
I didn't even know that was existed.
Boynton or something? It's Target. I think these are only on Target, and
I went.
If
to
you
Target
see it,
recently.
grab it. I'm telling you, dude.
Oh my god! All I saw was the Shinsuke. The Shinsuke's all over the place.
Yeah, and those are sitting for a while. So like I said, man, if you see a Brett, buy it. Dude, it's $30. It's a little rough, but they're going for like $45, $50 already, and that's just gonna, as the series progresses and more come out, it's gonna be harder and harder to get.
Yeah, because you already know that Ultimate's gonna come out with they're gonna come out with the baby faces, the Hogans and the Ultimate. Oh yeah, Ultimate Warrior has Ultimate, right?
Yeah, he did, and it's long gone now. Now that shit goes for $70, and so I missed the boat on that one. Anybody seeing this? If they want to sell me one?
Oh my god, which one? The Slim Jim Macho Man. I wanted that, and I was online, and it fucked up. That's something I don't want to talk about, but I had to bring it up.
Yeah. That Slim Jim Macho Man Elite. I actually I put the wrong day on my phone, to wake up early. So I was a day late. And I'm like, man, I look on Twitter. I'm like, how's everybody got the figure? What the hell's going on?
Dude, I was online and then my internet fucked up.
Damn.
I literally wanted to flip. I was like, I'm done with life. This is stupid.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people felt about that Mr. T. But dude, it was so easy for me, and it was probably the easiest like online purchase I've ever had. And people were like, site was crashing, their computers were freezing up. So I got super lucky, dude. I thought my order was gonna get canceled, but it's here and it's beautiful.
This was the easiest thing I had to pick up.
Oh, Inner Circle? That's a badass shirt. Yeah, dude, you're gonna get figure collecting, bro. You gotta be careful, man. It's gonna be just like that wall back there. I'm sure you had just one Funko at one point. Now look at you.
Okay, so the thing, this is totally off topic, but fuck it, because wrestling Funkos are cool too.
Okay.
It's my friend Justin used to collect mad Funkos, and he used to take them out the box and like display them, and he had like 30, like from Iron Man 1, Iron Man 3, like rare ones now,
Yeah.
but like back in the day I was like, man, this shit is stupid. Why do you even have that? And then he collected Amiibos, which that shit was a craze by itself. And I was like, yo, this is so dumb. Like I don't even collect shit like this. And I didn't collect anything. 2015 happened, and what happened was The Force Awakens came out. And I got the little like 3.75 figures on like Force Friday. Like I waited in line and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like this is like Power of the Force back in the day. And from there, I got Star Wars Funko Pop, and then now there's a wall. So,
man, that's good. I don't even. My first Funko was a wrestling one. It was Rey Mysterio, and that shit's worth like over $100 now. But back then, they were on clearance on an end cap in FYE. They were just sitting there, dude. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I would look online and see the prices hiking up. And I'm like, do I like these? Do I like Funkos? Should I buy them? I got sucked into the hype, bro. So I found myself back at FYE, grabbing any WWE ones I could find. And like, dude, I got to start collecting these. And then I had a shitload. And then now they're all gone. But
you want to hear a crazy story? So, well, I guess two stories, because I was in, I think it was Walmart. Maybe Target. No, it was Walmart. It had to have been, or Toys R. Oh no, it was Toys R Us. I literally had in my hand a pink Trunks CM Punk, and I was like, I don't want this.
oh no!
And I was like, oh, this is cool, CM Punk, but I don't like Funkos. I don't want this. Like, I'd rather have a figure for me. Put it down. Stupid idea. Stupid.
The same thing happened to me with the Rey Mysterio. He had a 7-Eleven exclusive, convenience store 7-Eleven. And I remember, just getting, I don't know, a Slurpee or ice cream or something, and just seeing it, like on this little cheap-looking display. And there was a bunch of them. I'm like, dude, this is so stupid. Now they're getting out of hand. It's going too far.
Yo, that's what I thought. I was like, yo, this is.
Now that one is probably one of the most expensive, most valuable WWE Funkos there is now. And I missed the boat, and I saw a bunch of them. I was like, this is so stupid, man.
I think WWE is missing the boat with like the 10-inch ones, because I think they should do like part of the ring, and the people like on like the Funko Pop on the ring. Like you could do Triple H, Stone Cold.
They just now did a 6-inch for Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I saw that. But they should have like a display for like them to be on the ropes.
Yeah, it's a nice it's a nice size difference.
It is, right? I could go out and get the Andre right now and the Hogan because it has it in my Walmart. But I'm it's like once it's that path, man. Because now you're like, oh, I have two. Let me get a 50,000.
Star Wars action figure pages.
Oh, you're good.
And that, yeah. You good? All right. Yeah, so I started following. Yeah, I started following a bunch of Star Wars action figure pages recently because now I want to get into that. Well, not get into it, but I want to just buy what I like. The same thing with the Marvel Legends line. I'm just picking here and there what I like. So I've got. I'm starting out small. Yeah, Cal. I'm starting out small, which I love that game, by the way, dude. If you haven't played that game, it's amazing.
Oh no, I have a Star Wars podcast, man. I reviewed that game.
Oh, dude, it's an amazing game, and I'm a new Star Wars fan.
Which ones are you looking to get?
I don't know. I did just announce a Darth Vader. Dude, it's hard. So I'm trying to understand what the hell is happening? Even with Marvel Legends, bro. Okay, I've been out of the game for a minute, dude.
Yeah.
I stopped collecting figures in like 2005 or 2004 because I actually played with them. So I bought them. I was actively buying them. And then probably a year or two ago, I just, I picked up, one Roman Reigns figure. Oh, this AJ Styles is $5 at GameStop clearance. I'll get it. Comes with a belt. Now I got a shitload of them. And I used to collect Marvel Legends figures as well, but now they're different. Back in the day, they used to come with big ass like packages, the clear ones, and now they're like small and sleek. And do I even have any Marvel Legends shit? Yeah, I got like one Marvel Legends figure.
Yeah, so the Marvel Legends line used to come with a comic book. So it'd be the Thing and then a comic book. But they were like, well, that's costing us way too much money. So we need to go and step back. And let me see, do I have... Oh, that shit's all the way the fuck in there. Fuck that. So now they do like this. This one right here, this Green Goblin up top, that's the new thing where it's just the figure and then the packaging, which is fine. And then Star Wars started doing it, but now Star Wars is actually, it's like a diamond shape now, and it's kind of weird. But I don't know. It's there's so many Star Wars figures. I guess
what's throwing me off is that's what's throwing me off, man. Because back in the day, with wrestling, it was like you had two things. And I'll use that as an example. You have regular, you had your regular line of figures, you had your basic line of figures, and then you had like classic, special shit. Shout out to British Bulldog.
Nice.
So nice, man. I love this.
That's so nice.
I love British Bulldog.
See, okay, but you see that figure? Like, show me the figure again. The thing I don't like about this, right? This is like an elite figure, right? But what they don't do is they don't articulate the thighs.
Yeah, well, this is older Jax. This is when Jax had the license for it, and the articulation on these sucked ass compared to. Hold up.
Some Jack figures had where you could split the figure and move. They were just selective.
Yeah. Compared to something like this, the articulation is way better, dude. Way better. So, but I try not to get into it. All right. So the point is, I go to the store and I get overwhelmed, dude. I get overwhelmed because I see. I don't understand it. The packaging is not uniform for the Marvel Legends figures, and that really bothers me. Everyone in the line will have the same package, and then like the new Venom line, it has like everybody's got a white package, and then Venom himself is a black package, and it's the Sony Venom.
Well, yeah.
So that like throws me off, and I'm like, what the fuck? You can do that? And then there's the Spider-Man with the animated series card, which I'm still looking for that Spider-Man. By the way, if anybody could help brother out.
I found Daredevil yesterday, but I didn't want it.
I didn't even know they were even hitting stores down here yet, so I'm pretty sure some scalper got them. Well, time to go Target hunting because I need it. But stuff like that, that's Marvel Legends as well, right?
So I'll tell you like this. So Hasbro has both the Marvel and the Star Wars line, right? So basically they had the box for both of them, which the box they looked the same. It's just the sides to match the character, right? So now what they're doing is retroing. So the Spider-Man wave, where it's like back in the day, those cards. This is from the original 1990. Those cards
old
are from
Toy
here.
Biz ones. Yeah.
So what they're doing is retroing that, and retroing, like the old Star Wars stuff from the Kenner line. So they're doing that as like a gimmick, but also I think they're doing it because it costs less to package.
So for sure, there's too many Star Wars figures because I see they have the Kenner figures, they have the smaller 3 and 7.5 inch ones, and then they have the bigger 6-inch ones on the
Black
Kenner
series.
on the Kenner cards, and then they have the newer ones that are in the black box. I don't know what it's called. They have
so it's okay.
It's crazy. There's so much, dude. I don't know what to collect. I don't know what series is what. Why can't it just all be one series and one package? And I don't know, man. It's just driving me nuts.
I mean, look at that. The Mr. T's in the Ultimate package, the Elite, but then that Razor Ramon's in a different one.
Yeah. Okay. I guess. All right. Maybe I gotta put it into perspective. It's just I don't know what to collect, and I'm diving into it now, and I'm looking around, and there's like nice, cool figures from that came out months ago, years ago, and then there's stuff coming out in the future, and now I'm just trying to sort out what I want and try to just track it down.
Okay, so this is the way I do it. You could be the person that's like you see everything and you want everything. I think that's a bad way to go.
Yeah,
you'll be like, let me buy 16 Spider-Mans right now. No, don't do that. That's crazy. Do not do that.
That's whack. That'll hurt your wallet.
I think what you do is, I think per week or per 2 weeks, depending on how you get paid, because you don't want to break your bank either. Like, all this shit didn't take me like yesterday to get. It's like, and
it's an accumulation over time.
Yeah. So I think if you're gonna start Star Wars and Marvel, start with the basic characters first, and then you can branch off to like, fucking Jackface or something, another character like that. So I think if you start with Vader and Spider-Man, and then you see how it goes, or Vader and from Marvel, something that's always there, like Captain America or Iron Man.
Yeah.
And Iron Man has a lot of figures, but just start with one, and then you work from there. And then you're like, oh, this is a cool Iron Man. Oh, Mark 46 is cool. Let me get this one. And then, because that's how I had to do it. I'm like, fuck, there's no way like I can get everything.
It's overwhelming. But like I said, I've been collecting forever, so I know the golden rule is just buy what you like.
Yeah,
that's it. Buy what you like, not what you think you need. Which if you see a bunch of those Spider-Man sitting at Target, you're gonna be tempted, like, damn, dude, I should buy all 9 of these shits, bro.
Oh, don't get it twisted, man. In my Amazon cart right now, it's that card, Mysterio, Electro, and who's it? Is it the Lizard? No. Oh, Green Goblin. That's all sitting in my cart. Once it's $100, it's getting sent to me. But it's a pre-order. So
yeah. So the thing that bothers me as well. I know this is not wrestling, guys. I'm sorry, it's way off topic, but it really bothers me. That damn line with the animated card, the Kingpin. Did you saw the Kingpin they released?
Yeah, he's out too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same color scheme as the animated series, so that threw me off. I see the animated card, and then I see the color scheme of it. If you look it up, it's different, and little things like that I catch, and it just drives me freaking nuts.
Really,
Look it up. Yeah, Kingpin animated series, and then look at the figure that came out.
It should be black and pink.
Yeah,
oh, it's not. Schemes. It's yellow and blue.
And it kills me.
What about
kills
on the
me, dude?
That's not how he looked in the card. What? That's so weird. I didn't even notice that.
Bada boom, bada bing. They're just screwing us, man. They're
That's
giving us like, hey.
Oh, you know what? What figure was it? They came out with an Elite Series, Triple H, and he was wearing the purple one, and that was when he went against Booker T. And I was like, I know he did this, but this doesn't look right. Like, I don't. Yeah. I know it's like real what happened, but it's like that's not like. I'm super OCD about just little details, and it pisses me off when they don't get it right, and then we still buy it anyway, and we're just okay with it. Wow,
it happens way too often.
That's so nuts that I'm looking at this and it's not.
I'll tell you, man, I catch that all the time. I'll see pictures or they'll have prototype pictures, and I'm like, hey, that looks really good. And then when the figure comes out, you see, that's not how the figure is. The figure has like the orange scarf or whatever. Dude, come on.
That's from the comics. It's from the comics, but
and I get that.
I get it, bro.
Yeah. Not on that card. Re-release that shit with the comic color.
That's like,
color scheme.
You know what that's like? That's like the Marty Funko Pop with the Back to the Future when he went to the future. The hat's silver. In the movie, the hat is lenticular. It's like rainbow.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. I was like, "Fuck you, Funko. This is stupid."
You can't even like mess with that, man. That's such an iconic item or prop in the movie. Laziness, Funko. I'm tired of your shit.
All right, guys. So going back to wrestling.
Oh yeah, I got Funko. Oh, we're talking about Funko. I got Funko. We're talking about wrestling. Look at that.
I just ordered that.
Yeah, it's I've got probably I've got 4 wrestling Funkos.
Aren't they coming out with an elite figure of him?
It's already out, but if anybody's listening to me out there, do not buy the Elite Bray Wyatt Fiend figure unless you're a super fan, because it kind of sucks. They're coming out with an Ultimate Edition figure of the Fiend with the jacket, lantern, all that shit. Wait for that, man.
Does it come with the red lights?
Yeah, no, you might have to do that yourself.
Or you know what it should come with? The bad booking. That's what it should come with.
Yeah, it should. It should come with a Alexa Bliss cowering in the corner.
All right, man. You know what? Let's really talk about wrestling because that shit's stupid too.
Yeah.
Oh, look! It's Sister Abel Bliss.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I get it. I see the correlation, because he liked her or whatever shit. and I don't know. I think it's whack. I don't like Bray and or the Fiend and Braun in a program together, but Bray Wyatt's making it happen, dude. You can tell that guy is like carrying this shit, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. When he went back to old Bray, I was like, no.
I digged it, man. But I was hoping that it wasn't gonna be a permanent thing. So
and I'm glad it's not. But I'm so glad it's not, because I like the character. But even the Ministry Undertaker got a little lackluster, and we're like, all right, can we get something new? And then he did the American Badass, and then he went back to like just Dead Man, which is cool. But I think that the Wyatt family Bray was a little. It ran its course, because then he started messing with Matt Hardy, and then he was kind of like a sidelined, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, man, wrestling is rough, man. It's a roller coaster, dude. It's got its ups and downs. You just got to pick which part of the ride you like and enjoy it the most, because there's shit everywhere. Bad shit, good shit.
Okay, so on Raw, it's this Retribution took over the production truck, and that was funny, kind of, because I was just like,
they got me, dude. I had to turn off my TV. I legit thought something was wrong with Comcast. I was like, what the hell's happening, man? Shit, the motherfuckers got me, bro. So I'm ready for this Retribution shit to end. I want them to unmask.
Don't say that. They'll cut you off again.
Yeah, it's true. Fuck my internet speeds, bro. But I expect something SummerSlam, dude. I expect something to happen. With Retribution.
You know what it is? It's Yeselmania all over again. What is it? Occupy Raw?
Yeah.
That might happen again. And then it's like Daniel Bryan, you're like, oh shit, that's crazy.
I just don't want to interfere with like a match that I like or something, Like I don't want it to like I hate the flickering lights and shit, when you got two wrestlers in the ring and they're wrestling.
So supposedly Apollo Crews, tried to say that MVP is leading Retribution. I don't think so, because he's too busy with Raw Underground, which is a shit. What is your thoughts on Raw Underground?
Thank you for giving me the platform first, so I could let everybody know that Raw Underground is a. Can we curse on here? It's a gosh darn. Oh, okay, it's a motherfucking joke, bro. That shit is so dumb. Well, you know what? From where I'm coming from, it's stupid as shit. But
it's so dumb.
I also come from a background of watching shoot fighting back in the day, Pancrase, or MMA, early MMA, like UFC, Pride FC. To see hard-hitting styles like that, and watching Japanese wrestling, dude, those dudes are stiff. So when you see something that's supposed to kind of be like a shoot, and it's WWE who's doing it, you it's not gonna mesh well, dude. They're not known for stuff like that. Does anybody remember the last time they did anything that had, resembled a shoot or anything, which Brawl for All back in the day?
Yeah.
And that fucking was horrible, because I love Dr. Death Steve Williams, and that ruined his career.
Yeah,
and
it was.
That shit, it's different, man. I don't want to watch Raw to see, takedowns and elbows to the face and broken necks and broken backs, dude. I'll watch the UFC for that shit, dude. I want to see the Undertaker freaking zap somebody or hang somebody on a cross like he did to Austin. I want to see shit like
disbelief, man. Straight up, just give people superpowers. I don't understand.
Yeah, dude. I actually want to believe that Hulk Hogan is hulking up when he's going off.
I'm not gonna lie. I loved Raw Underground when it was in the movie Fight Club. But that's basically it. I saw Shane and I was like, please don't do this to yourself. Like, everybody likes you. And he's like, this is Raw Underground. And they started doing that underground shit.
I think it's a really bad idea, dude. It's really bad. And I've seen Josh Barnett's Bloodsport live. If you haven't seen that shit, the YouTube, I've seen that live. So I was like, all right, dude, this is supposed to be like Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. They have no ropes, no ring posts, just a mat. It's I mean, they got some legit people who can do it, but it's not gonna look good. Like Shayna Baszler was on it, and I was like, if anybody's gonna make it look believable, it's her. Doesn't look believable to me. Does not.
That whole thing with Nia Jax. And then she pushes the dude out the way, and this guy like oversells. I almost passed out laughing. I was like, this can't be what I'm watching. Like, you can't have NXT and then have a fucking show like Raw Underground. There's no way that exists on the same company.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit. It's a bad idea, dude. It's just a bad idea, and there's no way that I can justify or support it. I mean, if it makes MVP, Bobby Lashley, and Shelton Benjamin look cool, which it did that one week, I'm all for it. But it can make guys look really. It's just stupid. It's cheesy, man. It's whack. I don't like it, bro.
There's no ropes, and then when someone runs to like the ropes, it's like they caught their win and they run in. It's come on, man. Now you're just throwing the fakeness of it in everyone's face.
Yeah, because dude, there's nobody who can pull off those shoot stuff in WWE right now. Nobody can pull off that style. Maybe one or two, maybe Oscar or Shayna Baszler or Matt Riddle, but other than that, we really expect, I don't know, The Miz to be throwing hands with, Keith Lee or something. Come on, man. What the hell's happening?
The only one who I saw, which he looked good doing it, was Dolph, but that's because they don't give shit to Dolph anyway.
That's true. And Dolph can make, eating a sandwich look good, dude. That guy sells like crazy.
Dolph should have been...
should have been me.
I'm probably the biggest Dolph Ziggler fan, but I hate that they didn't do anything with him. It's just so stupid. Like, I still think that cash-in is one of the best moments of modern wrestling.
Yeah, better than Seth Rollins at WrestleMania?
Which was against
the one that the one that he ran down the long-ass ramp, was running for like 2 minutes.
I'm not going to lie. I'm probably one of the few people that was like, just put him in the match.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just liked hearing his music and seeing him run down.
You know why that didn't pop for me? Because when I was watching that live, my internet kept cutting in and out. So what happened was his music hit and then it cut, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Now I'm just not caring. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just because that one, it was after WrestleMania. Everybody's like, wait, well, when the hell Dolph is gonna? Are they even gonna give this to this guy? And then when he came down, no one expected it.
No, yeah, you're right. It was nice, man. But Dolph Ziggler, I think, was plagued with I don't know, Shawn Michaels syndrome. He reminded me too much of. Yeah, I mean, maybe he didn't want to see another Shawn Michaels, or maybe Shawn Michaels didn't want to see another Shawn Michaels, and said, "Hey, Hunter, tell your father-in-law to bury this chump."
Yeah, but remember when he got his first win from Alberto Del Rio, I mean, he was wearing shorts and he didn't wrestle like Shawn. The reason why he got kicked back was he did that interview and he talked shit about Triple H, and Triple H was like, "Well, back to the bottom."
Well, politics, bro. Backstage politics. I never used to read about it or try to get into it. Because when I was younger, I just wanted to enjoy the program. But now I'm reading about all the backstage politics in the 90s and shit. And guys like Shawn Michaels fucking suck, dude. That guy held so many people back. It's crazy. I still love Shawn Michaels. Don't get me wrong. That's my boy. But fuck, man, he screwed over too many of my favorites.
I don't know who held more people back, Hulk Hogan or Shawn Michaels.
Shit, damn. The only reason I want to say, well, probably they have an equal amount, but I think I hate Shawn a little more because he held back some of my real close personal favorites, like British Bulldog. He held back Vader. He said that Vader was too violent in the ring.
He wanted to hold back Stone Cold, bro.
I know Austin wasn't having that shit. I'm sure Austin met him outside or something, man. It was like, yo, something's gonna change.
Who else? Somebody held back. Who was it? Shawn Michaels held.
He's a selfish motherfucker, man. They had In Your House against Vader. He went over on Vader. Okay, and then they had SummerSlam where he takes on Vader for the championship. Vader should have won. Vader was white hot at the time, dude. He was big, athletic. He was on Boy Meets World. The guy was everywhere, man. And then In Your House with I think it was One Night Only. It was called. He took on British Bulldog for the championship. Bulldog was back, great shape. It was in his country. Yeah. Shawn still went over. Shawn didn't want to drop the belt to Bulldog. And then that was it. And then Bulldog became a mid-card guy, and that's bullshit. That guy had so much more potential and ability, and backstage politics held him back. I mean, this sucks.
It's
that part of wrestling I hate. So it's a love-hate relationship with wrestling.
Also with Raw, Mickey James Masters was.
How do you feel about Seth walking in the middle of the match and everybody on Twitter was yelling, "Yo, they're disrespecting the women of the WWE, man."
Oh.
I mean, I get where they're coming from because him coming out makes the match seems insignificant. It makes it seem like
I agree, but at the same time, that Monday Night Messiah persona, I think it calls for that.
Yeah, so I get that too because he's playing, another side of this storyline. He's coming out, he's trying to talk to Samoa Joe.
And people can't say like WWE isn't for the women. Like, come on, you have the best wrestlers have the belts on right now. Okay, Bayley. Well, I think Charlotte's the best, but they're a part of that elite squad of women, and they have both belts and the tag teams. Like, and they're getting a lot of screen time, so it's just that one. You know what I'm saying? I think people should relax. Like, it's not even like that.
Yeah, I mean, Bayley and Sasha, dude, I can't stand them, man. But I can't stand them because they're so good. They're so good. They talk so much. Job. They talk so much shit that they're doing great jobs as heels because I can't stand doing that. I want to see them get their ass kicked every week, dude.
They're like the girl version of DX.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay, you're just, all right, yes, we get it. You're cool. You're great. Fantastic.
Well, we'll circle back on that one because there's something about that, a whole program that's kind of pissing me off after this Friday Thunderdome that happened. Right. But
okay,
Raw,
so
what do you feel about Shawn Michaels not selling the punt from Randy Orton? Remember that he got punted in the head and he was like, okay. Everybody else looked dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume the punt kills you, knocks you out, but not Shawn Michaels.
Because Shawn Michaels didn't want to.
Dude, again,
over Orton. He's like, punt me? The showstopper? I don't think so.
So, yeah, he's like, hey, Shawn, man, you're going to take this punt, and, all you got to do is just lay on the ground, let the music play, everything's cool, wait till the ref tells you to get up and go. And then he's like, yeah, I got it, buddy, no worries. I've done this for years. And then he gets punted in the head. He's like, yeah, I ain't selling to this motherfucker.
Yo, which one was a worse punt? Okay, Shawn Michaels fake out or the lights going off for Ric Flair? Which one did you think more of, like, I'm not taking the punt, Randy? You know what? Just turn off the lights and let's pretend. But on camera, I'm not doing it.
The only reason why I'm going to say Shawn Michaels is because the Ric Flair one, I understand, man. The guy's really old, man. So I understand they had to find a clever way to get around it. But Shawn could take that kick, bro. He's got a year or two to spare heavy hits.
A year to spare. He has one eye almost, basically.
Oh, that's true. Well, he's got a little more than Rick, man. So I would expect Shawn to fully take it. And if you're gonna take it the way he did, bro, just take it, man. Lay down flat. Randy's been freaking working hard, dude. And he's trashing it all with this bullshit and I wanted to put somebody over.
Oh my god, it's so funny with
Shawn's killing me, man.
It's so dumb. All right, so what else happened? Montez Ford versus Andrade. That was all right. Yeah. I always said Montez Ford should be like the next guy.
He's going to be, and it sucks for guys like Angelo Dawkins and guys like Tucker, Otis and Tucker, Head Machinery.
Why?
Because
hold on, Otis is over, man. Otis is over.
Otis is over. Tucker no. Montez is over. Angelo Dawkins, not as much. And there's a Shawn and a Marty in every tag team. Somebody's gonna shine like Shawn Michaels. The other person's gonna eventually confess to murder on Facebook, like Marty Jannetty.
I'm thinking about a tag team that had like two superstars, but like not one of those that they put people together. Like it actually they started out as a. I'm thinking the Hardy Boys, but
the Hardys I would say no because it's hard because Jeff Solo was more accomplished than Matt.
Yes, but Matt, then later on, Matt was more accomplished than Jeff.
Yeah. Okay. So because so I think they're about even. I think that's it. I think everybody else. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. There's always just one breakout star, and the other guy's left behind, and it sucks for Heavy Machinery and the Street Profits because I've been watching them for a long time. When NXT was doing house shows in Florida, and I watched them on the dark matches, and then all the way up to now.
Heavy Machinery in the Elimination Chamber was fantastic.
Yeah, Otis is so over, man. He's over. I don't know what he's gonna do with that briefcase, but
yo, it's funny because you know who brought that storyline to Vince? It was Mandy.
Yeah, she's smart, man. She saw how hot this guy was getting. She's like, you know what? This guy's always all over me. Thirsty as hell. I might as well just
thirsty as hell.
everybody wins, man. He got to kiss her, and he gets to be her on-screen boyfriend. He's winning.
Oh
So.
my god. All right, that's it for Raw. Because other than that, you just have the Randy stuff at the end, and the Underground. Just fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not even gonna.
I don't fuck with the Underground.
Let me see. NXT. I don't think anything really that crazy. I mean, you had Swerve going against Legato, and then the Pat McAfee with the Adam Cole stuff. It's
man, don't even get me started on that shit, man. Oh my god, dude, if there's one thing that I hate is when an outsider, and when I say outsider, I mean someone who is not a professional wrestler, comes into professional wrestling and all of a sudden can go with the best of them. That shit does not. I'm sorry, it don't make sense. Especially with this whole Adam Cole thing. Dude, we get it. The guy's short. And that's the thing that they're like playing like short jokes. But dude, he's
so short though.
Yeah, but he's badass and he's over as a heel. And they're killing him with all of a sudden an ex-NFL punter can beat the shit out of Adam Cole on a weekly basis. You're killing everything Adam Cole has fucking worked for. Undisputed Era. They're killing him, bro.
The only thing that I could see why this is a good thing, which I don't think it is, but they're transitioning him to be a top babyface.
I don't like that, man. I mean, maybe it'll be okay, depending on who the heel is against him. Who's on the other side.
Johnny Gargano.
Fuck, I hate Johnny. They don't even get me started on that motherfucker, too. I can't stand Johnny Gargano, dude. I
liked reversed how they were. That was great. Yeah. I don't like how they are now.
Yeah, it's just... I mean, what are they going to do? Turn the whole Undisputed Era babyface? Because there's no way...
Johnny Gargano is the new leader of Undisputed, and Adam Cole gets kicked out.
I'll cut my foot off and mail it to you if that ever happens, bro. Fuck that shit, dude. I'm sorry. Look, I get wrestling is fake, and it's the whole suspending belief thing, but Johnny Gargano is not believable as a wrestler to me because he's small. I've met Johnny Gargano. I'm no monster. I'm regular guy. I'm 6 feet, 180 pounds, and Johnny Gargano looked like my baby nephew in my arms, dude. He was so small, but he doesn't wrestle with the style of someone who's small. Like Daniel Bryan, he's a smaller guy, so he's more, dynamic. You don't see him doing crazy shit, these crazy moves to these bigger guys. But Johnny Gargano can pile drive Keith Lee. How the fuck? He must have ate his Wheaties that morning or something, dude. His spinach like Popeye. All of a sudden, he can bench press Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic. It's not believable, and for that, I can't get with him. I don't like him at all. His outfits are cool though. He's got like X-Men inspired.
So I saw the Carnage one. I like that one.
Yeah, we get it, Johnny. You like Marvel, bro. You've got Disney Plus subscription. We get it.
No, hold on. Hey, nothing's wrong with the costumes because I remember Seth came out in the Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, and that was pretty cool.
That was pretty dope. And I saw the toy. It's one of the regular ones, and I saw it at Walmart.
Yeah, all right, I get that, but it's Johnny Gargano. I've been watching him for a long time, and if I hadn't gotten behind him now, I'm not going to. So
that's how I feel about Roman.
Hey man, it's all good.
Full circle.
And I am a Roman guy, and I'm not afraid to say it, even though Twitter hates the man. Go on my Twitter. If anybody put a link below for my Twitter, you'll see a picture of me with a sign that says, "If Roman loses, we riot." I took it to Miami to a SmackDown show. Yes, and they took my sign and almost kicked me out of the arena because they thought that I was going to incite a riot. And I thought I made the sign because it was funny because, dude, nobody's going to riot with me if Roman loses. Everybody's
no one's really going to be like, hey, let's go break some windows.
Yeah,
Roman lost one night out of the year.
Yeah, it's just me who was going to riot, but I guess the security at the American Airlines Arena did not appreciate that, or they don't keep up with the program because they really thought that I was going to set it off in that bitch. And I wasn't. But no, I'm a real fan. I've got the fan. I've made the sign. I took it to the show. I bought a shirt. He's my dude.
That's hilarious. All right, so SmackDown starts. And if you guys saw SmackDown and you were wondering, hey, why is there so many people in the stands? Well, those aren't people. Those are LED-generated user links that you could have got if you went to www.wwethunderdome.com and signed up. I tried twice, couldn't get through.
Yeah, I tried, but then at the same time, I don't think that I would even want to watch the show like that. I'd rather just be, in bed with snacks watching the show instead of in front of my
Someone
camera.
looking at you like.
Yeah,
because what if you just nod off because it sucks? You're just like.
Or somebody sees you on the somebody sees you on the screen and texts you and like, "Hey, I thought you said you're going to sleep. You're on the Thunderdome.
No, I thought you were out of town. What do you? That's your bedroom.
Yeah, I thought you had a call in sick from work. You're on the Summerslam. Yeah, it's just me. Thunderdome is a dope ass name, and I like the concept. It's wacky, but that's what I like. That's what I expect from WWE.
Yeah, Thunderdome is a great name.
The Thunderdome.
Thunder.
I'm waiting for that.
Why
yeah,
does that remind me of WCW Thunder? Oh,
it's some shit, man. It's all WWE now, man. They own that shit.
They should have just called that WCW Thunderdome.
Yeah, man. Bring back WCW one night.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Vince, he probably needs to stop coming on TV because he was just like he was way too old. And he's like, "Welcome to WWE Thunder." And you're like, "Oh, that's cool." And then he's like, "We're in the new Thunderdome." And you're like, "Oh, Vince, you need to die."
He is everybody, man. They hate Vince, but I think people hate Vince because, he's the man. Do people forget that he is the greatest heel in wrestling history? Nobody hates anybody more than Vince McMahon. Nobody loves Vince McMahon. Anybody,
I love him, man. He gave us everything.
That's true, but you're one of the few guys who are, willing to say, "Hey, you gotta separate the man and the character." This guy, he's giving us shit, but he also gave us, I don't know, a little thing called the WWE and WrestleMania and SummerSlam, No Mercy. What do you want to stop? Yeah, tell me when to stop, bro. I'll go on forever. This guy's giving us everything, dude. And he created iconic characters: Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. What else do you want? We are never satisfied, bro. That's why wrestling fans are the worst fans. No matter what they give us, we ain't gonna like it completely.
I don't know. I think they should go back to characters, man. Stop using people's real names and.
I would like it if they went back to characters and Doink the Clown came back and won the heavyweight championship.
Like, instead of Daniel Bryan, call him the Earth Savior, or Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan.
You know what?
It's like,
you want to know when that's going to happen? When Disney finally buys WWE, which is, I promise you that'll happen in the next couple years.
That's going to happen sooner than later.
For sure,
and that's for sure going to happen because
then you're going to have,
they're in the ring. Disney's
the Avengers,
The Avengers. WrestleMania 40, Iron Man versus Triple H.
Dude, I'm telling you, WWE will pull some shit like that off. If you can Google this, but back in the day, I think it was 19. Fact, remember? Okay, so good now. All right, so 1993 in WWF, you can YouTube this. They had a tag team match, and one of the tag teams in the match were the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There were two guys dressed in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Party City costumes, and they went out to the ring and they wrestled. I think they got their ass kicked in like 2 minutes.
Oh,
but
man.
Come on, man. Can you imagine 1993? You turn on, hey, I'm going to watch, Monday Night Raw, whatever's happening at the time, and the Ninja Turtles come out. Challenge.
Hey, I want to watch Undertaker. Is that Michelangelo?
Yeah. Is that the Shredder as the manager?
Oh, my God.
And so, fully expect when Disney buys WWE, you will see Roman Reigns versus Chris Hemsworth for the Thor Heavyweight Championship.
The Thor Heavyweight Championship. So something happened on SmackDown that I want to discuss real quick that involved Braun.
Oh, boy.
And he is the first person to enter the Firefly Funhouse and beat the shit out of Bray Wyatt. And I don't think that should have happened. I think that was a bad idea. Because now you're like, who
with this? I'm not sure because they're making. I mean, I get they're trying to build Braun up as a monster, but they're making him like equal to the Fiend. But now the Fiend is out and back and jumped out of that ambulance, and I don't know where they're going with this. But if the Fiend does not beat Braun at SummerSlam, then what the fuck?
Yeah, something has to be done. Because man, This is not. Oh, what was that during this week? It was Flow Slam, or so, I don't know. It looks like Keith Lee went against Walter. Is that?
Oh, yeah. Flow, Evolve. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna talk about that. So let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much all the NXT because it wasn't like crazy. The only thing I guess from SmackDown, besides that, is that we got a new IC champ, and his name is Jeff Hardy.
I was legit shocked, dude. I gasped.
I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't
because he was selling the injury, so I'm thinking they were gonna like stop the match, and then somebody else is gonna come out, and then hey, bro, I'm gonna avenge him. But no, he won, dude. He won clean or cleanish. But I'm just happy we get to see Abyss on WWE TV and backstage. Yeah, it was cool to see Jeff win, though, man. I was legit shocked. And stuff like that.
I was just like, whoa! They took it off AJ and gave it to Jeff.
Yeah,
damn. AJ's not a Shawn. He let that shit drop.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not a Shawn, that motherfucker. Yeah, but I'm surprised. But AJ's so hot right now. I guess that's what shocked me that he gave the belt up. But I guess he don't really need it, and I think Jeff does, especially after with the whole Sheamus, which started off rough, that whole program, because he's like, hey man, you're an alcoholic. That shit's funny, and you're a fucking bum, and you're a this and that, and you're always shooting up heroin. I don't know, whatever the fuck. I didn't watch it, dude.
That real life shit. It's like, oh no, you're touching shit. You no WWE. What are you doing?
Yeah, so
even Matt Hardy put out like, yo, I'm glad I'm in AEW.
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah, we don't do that shit over here in Jacksonville. These motherfuckers, dude. So that shit really bothered me, but I did like the bar fight that they had at the end.
Like the Money in the Bank, the gimmick matches.
Yeah, I liked that. So I was happy that it was finally fucking over and we can focus on something else. So I don't know if AJ's going into a new feud with somebody else or what the hell.
Go for a title shot.
They took the belt off of AJ real fast in that feud. If this is a feud with Jeff Hardy that's gonna last a month or two, this is like the second or third week of them working together, and they already put the belt on Jeff.
Maybe he's gonna go work with Bray. That would be dope.
That would be really nice.
Hopefully we get that, and then Braun just goes to like underground. He just doesn't.
I think, dude, what I would like to happen if I was running the show is get the title off of Braun as soon as freaking possible, disinfect that shit, hand it to Bray, let him run with that shit, and then I don't know. I think I would like to see the Fiend versus. I would have rather Jeff Hardy gone for the WWE title than the Intercontinental.
I guess, but he's still got to rise because now you see him with the belt. Now you're like, okay, now he's back to being a number one player. Like,
so but they need to get the belt off Braun, and it needs to happen this Sunday at SummerSlam. If not, then I'll just bitch and complain and keep watching like everybody else. We bitch and complain, but we are still watching. So
it's true because I think everyone hopes at the end of the day that hopefully it could get somewhere, good somewhere that we could like be like, yo, man, I'm glad I'm watching this. AEW didn't have anything too crazy. The only thing is that the TNT title was shown, right? That was this week or last? I think probably last week.
Yeah, I think it was last.
Definitely a better looking fucking belt. Just a couple matches, nothing crazy, but which I forgot to say at the top of the show, NXT Takeovers tonight, 30.
I just realized that it's tonight. So
yeah,
that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah, that's
who's the card? I haven't even seen that full card yet.
I'll list it off right now. We have Bronson Reed versus Damian Pierce versus Cameron Grimes versus Johnny Gargano versus Velveteen Dream. Ladder match for the NXT North American Championship. I think that's going to steal the show.
Yeah, usually NXT's multi-man ladder matches are ridiculous. So that's the opening match. That's gonna be fantastic, dude.
Who you got?
Not fucking Johnny Gargano. That's definitely not Johnny Gargano. There's a lot of guys I like. I mean, I like Bronson Reed. But no, they have to give it to Velveteen. I would think it's either gonna be Velveteen or Damian Priest.
I think Priest or Dream for me.
Yeah,
but it could go Bronson Reed too, because he What was it? He went on NXT and like destroyed fools. So.
Yeah, he's good, man. I think that match is probably the most interesting of the night, only because I think anybody there could win. I really don't know who's gonna win. I usually have some kind of idea or feeling, and this one is. I'm just hoping it's not Johnny Gargano. I'll be okay with any of the other guys taking the belt.
Okay. Second match: Io Shirai versus Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai is I like Dakota Kai, but Io Shirai. I have a special place in my heart for Joshi wrestlers, so Io for sure.
Yeah, I say Io too. Next up, you're probably your favorite match of the night: Adam Cole versus McAfee, bro.
All right, so back on this, dude. If Adam Cole does not if it's a pro wrestling match, if they get in the ring and they lock up and they're doing transitions and headlocks and takedown, then I'm going to think this is a fucking joke. Adam Cole should destroy this man because if size is what they're playing here, like, McAfee's bigger and stronger and Adam Cole's smaller, they're damaging Adam Cole from here on out.
I think what they're going to do is the Shane route where McAfee is going to be like a brawler and he's going to beat the shit out of Cole and then Cole's going to switch it, wrestling moves, and win.
I hope. But what should happen is Adam Cole beat the shit out of Pat McAfee, and then anytime McAfee's about to get some offense, Undisputed Era, grabs his leg, pull him out of the ring, beat his ass, something. But that's not going to happen. Like, I think exactly what you said is going to happen. I think there's going to be, how Pat McAfee had his, I brought 26 years of NFL experience. I didn't recognize any of those guys he brought with him. So I'm like, all right, who the hell are these guys? And then I think there's going to be a interaction between Undisputed Era and those guys, probably like a brawl outside, and then Adam Cole gets distracted. Pat McAfee punt kicks him in the nuts. I don't know, because dude, man, they don't understand, bro. I never, dude. The more I watch wrestling, or the older I get, the more I realize guys like Jim Cornette, who complains about like psychology and shit like that.
Oh.
He has valid points, dude, because he just kicked Adam Cole, who was the greatest NXT champion, longest reigning, whatever. Kicked him in the face and knocked him out.
Yeah.
This guy's calling Adam Cole a bitch and he's short and this every week. Dude, what the fuck, man? They're not building him up at all, man. They're
breaking him down.
Yeah. So if Pat McAfee wins now, he beats a short, weak bitch, in his words. So what did you really do, Pat McAfee? You didn't do nothing. But if Adam Cole beats you, then, he beat an ex-NFL punter who's bigger than him and stuff. So if Adam Cole does not go over,
I think it's a lose-lose because McAfee's not anyone anyway. So.
Dude, it's a lose-lose for sure. But we're here, we're stuck with it. So let's get the right outcome, Vince, please.
Okay, so this is on the pre-show. So this is the pre-show. So this is how they were listed, but this says pre-show. The Breezango, Britt Ann Brawlers, and Phantasma. That's going to be a triple threat match for the NXT for the number one contendership to determine the number one contenders for the NXT tag team.
Oh, okay. So Britt Ann.
Britt Ann, Phantasma, and Breezango.
I like that stable led by his name is Santos Escobar now, but El Hijo de Fantasma.
Yeah.
So that guy is legit, and I like the two guys with him because that one guy, Raul Mendoza, has literally been wrestling for NXT since that shit started. He's been the job guy there. So that guy deserves some spotlight. And who is the other guy? DJZ, or formerly DJZ, Walking Wild.
DJZ, yeah.
Yeah. So I think they should get it, man. I like Britt Ann. Those guys they're hard hitters, but
I think I would like for it to go to Legado, but I think Breezango is gonna get, and I don't want to, but
I'm okay with that, dude. Those are guys too that I feel like really should get some spotlight. Put the
Fandango, man, was white hot,
dude. When he beat Jericho at Mania, that was insane, dude. I did not expect that.
I literally thought, this guy's over, man. This guy's done. He doesn't even have to do shit.
Yeah.
And now it's kind
of the dancing.
Like that shit was a yes movement, and oh man, I think they'll take it. And then we got two.
Yeah, they got the best. By the way, they have the best theme songs ever. Breezango. There was like a time in NXT for like a month. Every week they had a different theme song, and dude, they're all just slaps, man. They're all fire, dude. So just on theme song alone, they should win the tag titles.
Who else? Finn Balor versus Timothy Thatcher. Finn's gonna win that. I don't think that.
Yeah, I think so.
And then Keith Lee, Karrion Kross. It's Keith Lee. They're not gonna take it off him.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. It's gonna be Keith Lee because it's too soon to give it to Karrion Kross. But Karrion Kross is, I think, the best athlete they have right now, a wrestler in NXT. I think he is going to be the main guy, top guy for a long time. But Keith Lee, he's still too white hot right now, man. I don't like him as heavyweight champ. But so far I don't like him as heavyweight champ.
Yeah.
We'll see. It should be Keith Lee over Karrion Kross. Hopefully in like, I don't know, maybe Karrion Kross in a disqualification, something that protects him, dude. Because right now he's like a killer, literally. He's literally beating the shit out of people, choking them out, dropping them on their head. So if he gets beat clean by Keith Lee, I think that'll hurt him a bit.
Okay, and that's going to be tonight. But on Sunday, we have one of the top 4 WWE pay-per-views with SummerSlam.
One of the big 4. My favorite pay-per-view of the year.
It used to be mine, but I love the Royal Rumble, man.
That's my number 2, only because you never know who's coming out, dude. There's been so many times.
Exactly, and last one, come on. That was like one of the best.
That was, yeah. And I knew that was gonna happen. But
I didn't know Edge was gonna be that. I didn't know MVP
I knew. Yeah, I didn't know MVP. That was shocking to me too. But Edge, that was nice to see. And I knew that was gonna happen, but it still caught me off guard. And I was just like, this is amazing.
All right, so we'll start from the top. Street Profits versus Andrade and Garza. Tag team match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. Who you got?
I want Andrade and Garza to get it.
I'm with you. I think the Street Profits are going to drop them, and they're going to do single runs. Let me see. The second up, Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. I think Orton gets it.
Ooh, I don't know.
Because I heard rumblings that they were going to give it to Orton, and then when a crowd was back up, they were going to give it back to Drew.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I did read something like that, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
But man, when are fans going to come back? Because they signed that Thunderdome contract thing at the Amway Center in Orlando for like, I think it's until like February next year, something like that. They signed a little deal. Like, the Amway Center says that they're not going to use their venue for events until about January, February. So once they start doing that, then WWE's got to go. You got to get the hell out of our house.
So that means WrestleMania.
Damn, but that would suck, man. Because Drew, that sucked, man. He raised the belt and crickets, man. And I was just like, fuck, man. This should have been ridiculous. But that whole time of coronavirus and wrestling, it was really a sore spot, man, for me because I was supposed to go. I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be at all those
Tampa,
events.
That's right.
Yeah, I was so happy that I was in Tampa, bro. I was like, finally, I don't have to, fly somewhere. I can drive there.
I'm one of the few people. No one talks about this, but the fucking Hall of Fame, man. It never happened.
So the Hall of Fame too, and I can't reveal my sources, but I'm keeping super close tabs on the Hall of Fame, and it's going to happen. The ceremony is going to happen, and it's expected to be with fans. I don't know to what capacity, but it's super important to me because 2 of my very favorite people got inducted in the same year, which for me, it was a sign from God saying you've got to be at this Hall of Fame. The British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith is there he is, and all up in there. This man, he got inducted this year, and so did Jushin Thunder Liger, which is a shock because he's only appeared in the WWE one time, and they recognized him.
That was at NXT, and
yeah,
against who? Who did he fight?
Tyler Breeze. When Tyler Breeze was white hot, and now he's a joke. So, Jushin Thunder Liger, bro, Jushin Liger. For them to recognize Jushin Liger is his
fantastic. Retirement year.
It's amazing, dude. It's great.
It is crazy. And
people. Oh, look! I didn't even realize this.
Yeah, I saw it the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even realize, dude. I don't even know, bro. Look at that. Look at that Vader mask. I'm a fan, bro. I'm committed. So, yeah, shout out to Total Debacle, my boy. There's this shirt.
That's a tight shirt.
Yeah, it's so for them to recognize him is off the chain, man. It's pretty cool. So it's gonna happen. From what I hear, the rumblings that I hear is the Hall of Fame is gonna happen. And when it does, dude, I promise you, I'm gonna be there, and I will be your news correspondent, give you the lowdown.
I heard January, but I could be.
I don't wherever it is, dude. I've got to be there, man. I have to, dude. Especially if Liger's gonna be there. Come on, dude. Giving a speech. I'll pretend like I know what he's saying.
Yo, so it has to be. I'm pretty sure Brett is the one that inducts Davey Boy, right?
I want to say it's going to be. I follow his daughter Georgia on Instagram, and I think she said that Davey Boy Smith Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Harry Smith.
Because he did wrestle in WWE, right?
Yeah, he did, and now he's I think free agent, freelance. He's like MLW, but then he was in New Japan with Lance Archer. So I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be there. So I'm thinking that's who's gonna induct him. I don't know who's gonna induct Liger, because it would be weird if Tyler Breeze inducted him, because they only wrestled one time, and Tyler Breeze said that they didn't really talk much. Just thank you for everything, whatever. And the only other time he's ever appeared in anything WWE-ish related was Nitro, WCW Nitro. He was actually the very first match on WCW Nitro, Monday Nitro, against Brian Pillman. And Pillman can't say nothing because,
Well, yeah, he's, living his best life somewhere else. So
in the afterlife. He's living his best afterlife.
I'm pretty sure they'll do it well, because the Hall of Fame, they do those pretty dope. So
yeah, wherever it is, I'll be there for damn sure.
All right, so next match, Apollo Crews MVP. I think Apollo Crews wins this.
I don't know, man. At this point, I don't think I care anymore. Only because...
Yeah, what do you think of the new belt? I hate it. I don't like it. No.
I actually like it. I like it, dude. I like it, but I like the old one because, it's been around for so long. So
I would like it more if the stars had blue background. That's it. Just change that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to grow on people. I think what helps titles, designs grow on people is whoever's holding them. Like the classic IC, I'm sure when somebody saw it the first time it ever came out, they're just like, this looks like shit. But then now when you think about the classic IC, you think about the people who held it. Same thing with the old U.S. title. You think about John Bradshaw Layfield.
Because the IC belt actually looks great. Okay.
I think it looks amazing. I think it looks fantastic. But there's people out there who I'm sure are like, this is trash.
They're like, why does Stone Cold have a weird belt? That's not the belt Shawn Michaels had.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too fat and blue. Ew, I don't like it. There's those people.
Yeah, those people. So, I mean, I think we got to give it time, man. I mean, you look at people already missing the old U.S. title. Because they think about, when Big Show had it, when Cena had it, when JBL had it. And, now they see this new one. They can't really, put the belt design with a face yet. Because the first champ is Apollo Crews. Which I think they dropped the ball on that. And I think Apollo Crews should have been part of Hurt Business. Or whatever they're called. Hurt Business?
Hurt Business.
Yeah. He should have been a part of it.
They should have been called the Hurt Locker.
Whatever the fuck it's called. He should have been a part of it, and they dropped the ball big fucking time, dude. They dropped the ball.
What's the next?
So now I don't know what's going to happen with this outcome. Yeah.
I'd say Apollo Crews, because MVP is too underground now, so... Dominic Mysterio versus Seth Rollins. I got Rollins.
I got.
Actually, they might give it to Dominic and have him have a little pop. It's probably
yeah. So I read. I don't know. I've been reading weird articles, contradicting articles about this. My biggest thing about this, my biggest gripe is that if Dominic comes out to the ring not wearing fucking ring gear. And he's probably got Jordans and jeans and a fucking jacket or a hoodie or something, I'm gonna be pissed. I think that's lame, dude. I think they're dropping the ball on his whole, debut. I think he should come out in ring fucking gear. I think he should have a Rey Mysterio-esque ring gear with a mask. And I read that that's what his plans are eventually, to wear a mask like his dad and be Prince Mysterio.
But this is a street fight, so.
Yeah, so that I get, and that's the thing. So that's where they saved it, So I guess WWE saved their ass. So I guess we'll see Dominic in wrist tape and a T-shirt, and
Seth Rollins going to be there with his Bible.
Yeah, with his Bible and his jeggings. So he'll. I don't know what's going to happen. for sure. So that's going to be a nice surprise, and I'm looking forward to it. I actually like that program. Even the fake eyeball with Rey Mysterio, I like
eye
it.
for an eye.
Yeah, just the idea of it was like creepy to me. So I was just like, ugh. Even though I knew it was fake, I was just like, fuck.
I was like,
eye.
oh man, that's blood, that's color. Like Stone Cold's got some color. Okay, so after that is Sasha Banks versus Asuka, and then which is so weird, man. Wait, so Sasha Banks versus Asuka, and then Bayley versus Asuka.
Yeah, so Asuka has earned a shot at both belts, which is cool. You know, it's a little different, but what I don't like is that they're already teasing a breakup with Bayley and Sasha for the 80th time. You know,
yeah,
that just sucks because they're hot right now. They come out to the ring together, they talk shit. If they turn on each other again, now we have to wait 2-3 more years for them to make up. Then who's gonna be the heel? If they break up, somebody has to be the babyface, somebody has to be the heel. And right now they're both. The I do too. I'm liking this new haircut.
I think Asuka should get both belts. Fuck yes. Yeah.
I think that should happen for sure.
Well, okay. Braun Strowman versus The Fiend. Hopefully, The Fiend wins.
Yes.
Are we in agreement?
Yes, Fiends, hands down, en punto. That's it.
And I guess this will be before everything. But Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville. Hopefully, she doesn't get kidnapped. I say.
Oh,
Mandy
that
Rose.
Shit is fucking weird, man. That's yeah. So for sure, Mandy Rose is gonna win. I read that Sonya Deville wants to step away from wrestling, so I guess that's why after this whole thing, which I don't blame her because I try to tell you, I said before, I say it again. Wrestling fans are the worst fucking fans ever. They're the worst fans out there. They're creepy. They're weird. A lot of them smell like cheese. I've been to these freaking conventions, man. It's horrible. These guys, they're pushy. They're disrespectful. They're inconsiderate. They fucking suck. So a fan showing up to Sonya Deville's house and say, hey, I'm going to kidnap you. I'm not fucking surprised. But I would have liked to see that dude try it because Sonya Deville is a trained MMA fighter,
she's
bro.
She's an MMA background.
So
I was like, dude, out of anyone? I mean, you shouldn't kidnap anyone, but, she has a background. What do you think? Like, she was just going to let you kidnap her? You fucking stupid. So dumb.
Yeah, while that guy was in his basement eating Cheetos planning this kidnap, she's over there kicking the bag, breaking boards and shit, snapping necks.
Oh, yeah, this Cheeto tastes good. I'm going to kidnap her. She's all like, yeah, 1,000.
Yeah, she's over there in the fucking freezer like Rocky, punching prime rib, hanging on the hook.
Oh, my God.
Training for this shit. So she's stepping away. I don't know what happened, but I think they did a switcheroo on us because it's supposed to be hair versus hair, but now it's not being advertised as that anymore. So on SmackDown, she's like, hey, I want something bigger than hair versus hair. I want whoever loses to leave WWE. So I'm like, okay, so I think they just, I don't know if it's still hair versus hair and loser leaves town. I don't know what the deal is with that. So
I think she wanted to do her. Sonya Deville wanted to shave her head for her gimmick, and I think so. She's not going to be there. She's like, I'll wait for that.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, it'd be cool if she got her head shaved anyways. I think she could pull it off.
Oh no, you saw her in that suit. She looked maniacal. She was looking evil there. Yeah, but guys, that's SummerSlam. If you agree with this, let us know. If you don't write anything. I don't want to hear it. But no, I'm just kidding. Write whatever you want. Let's have a discussion on Instagram or Facebook, Twitter. It's the Dopeish Network. Basically, oh man, we're at 2 hours. That's crazy. I didn't even think it was 2 hours.
Hey, once you cut it up and edit it right with all these breakups and stuff, it'll be 45 minutes. So
it's like, do I leave the hour section of the toys? Yes.
Yes. We'll chop that up and make that a sub episode.
But guys, Julio, you can catch him on Virtual Suplex online. On are you on Facebook as?
Or no? I'm not on Facebook.
So just Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, so Twitter, Instagram, Virtual Suplex. Follow me if you don't already. I'm the man. I'm the coolest. I'm the nicest. And I do giveaways. I'm always giving away figures and games and shit all the time for no reason, just out of the kindness of my heart, hoping for some karma to come back and help a brother out.
Yes.
And yeah, so Virtual Suplex, Instagram, Twitter. Catch me on there. Big things coming for sure.
For sure. And guys, like I said, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the Dopeish Network. Also, if you're a listener and not a video, if you're not watching us on YouTube, which we're also on YouTube, you can catch us on Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, everything you go listen to a podcast on. We are on there. Like I said, do I even have an outro for this podcast? No. You know what? You're just going to see like an animation. Okay, guys? So we'll check you out next week. Till then, I don't know. I have to think of something. I got to think of something. It's been like 30 episodes. I haven't thought of shit. All right, I'll just cut it. Boom. And then boom. There's the credits.
You want it all?